They said her garden violated community standards. They fined her $3,000. Then they voted to remove her from the neighborhood. But they forgot to read one clause in the original agreement. For nearly 22 years, Mrs. Eleanor Ramon lived in the corner house of Maple Grove community. She was not loud. She did not attend every meeting. She never argued with neighbors. Her small front garden was her pride: roses, lavender, and a wooden bench. Her late husband had built it with his own hands. Most people walked past it without thinking, until the new HOA president arrived. Daniel Mercer, young, ambitious, obsessed with modern standards, was the new HOA president. He wanted uniform lawns, neutral paint colors, minimal decorations. And Mrs. Ramon's garden did not fit his vision. One morning, she found a notice in her mailbox. Violation: unauthorized landscaping structure. It referred to the wooden bench. She read it twice, then calmly placed it on her kitchen table. A week later, another letter arrived. Fine, $500. Reason: failure to comply. She had not removed the bench. She did not panic. She simply reviewed the HOA handbook. Another week passed. Fine increased to $3,000. Final notice: failure to comply may result in legal action and possible eviction proceedings. Neighbors whispered. Some felt uncomfortable, but no one spoke. At the next monthly meeting, her name was on the agenda. Daniel Mercer stood confidently at the podium. We must maintain property value. Rules apply equally to everyone. Murmurs of agreement. Mrs. Ramon slowly stood up. She wore a simple gray shawl. Her voice was calm. My husband built that bench 18 years ago. No one objected then. Daniel replied sharply. Standards evolve, ma'am. Laughter from a few attendees. Vote initiated. Majority in favor of enforcement. Daniel concluded. If fines remain unpaid, we proceed legally. The following week, HOA's legal advisor reviewed the file before filing formal notice. Something caught his attention. Property Lot 14. Original community charter attached. He frowned. Then he requested older archive documents. Buried within the founding documents of Maple Grove was a clause. Clause 3B. Lots owned by original development investors shall retain discretionary landscaping autonomy, unless structural safety is compromised. Mrs. Ramon's husband was one of the original financial backers of the community. He had helped fund the first road construction, and as part of that agreement, their property had a permanent exemption. The clause had been forgotten over the years, but it was legally binding. Emergency HOA meeting called. This time, Daniel did not look confident. The legal advisor spoke plainly. Lot 14 is exempt from the landscaping restrictions. Enforcement action would expose the HOA to legal liability. Silence. One board member whispered, liability. Yes, including harassment and wrongful enforcement claims. All eyes shifted toward Daniel. He avoided eye contact. Mrs. Ramon sat quietly, hands folded. The motion to withdraw fines passed unanimously. The $3,000 penalty voided. A formal apology drafted. Word spread quickly. Neighbors who had stayed silent now approached her home. Some apologized privately. Daniel resigned 2 weeks later, citing personal reasons. But everyone knew. He had underestimated the quiet widow. One evening, a neighbor stopped by and said, "You should have fought harder earlier." Mrs. Ramon smiled gently. I did not need to fight loudly. I only needed to stand. The roses bloomed again that spring. The wooden bench remained. And Maple Grove learned something important. Power without fairness destroys community, but dignity restores it.